Notion templates for productivity tutorial, free templates, and in-depth setup. In this video, you'll learn how to use Notion templates for productivity and set them up step by step. We'll cover task management, planning systems, dashboards, and how to customize templates to fit your workflow. By the end, you'll have a complete productivity system inside Notion. So let's get started. So here we have our Notion homepage and my Notion space is opened up. If you go up here, you can see the name of your space being displayed, and if you click the drop down, you can choose whichever workspace you want to use right now. So select whichever workspace you want to work on, and then on your homepage you can get an overview of all activity, how everything is going. You have your recently visited documents here, and if you go down, you have some guides and readings over here that you can do to understand Notion better. You have an ultimate guide to Notion templates here as well, which we are going to be doing, and then you can customize your style or content. You can get started with projects and tasks. So these are readings that you can go through to improve your time here on Notion and get the best out of it, get the most out of it. You have upcoming events, home views, and then down here again you have featured templates. So there are featured templates available, and you have them categorized into different categories. You have the projects and tasks category, you have meetings, you have a wiki, you have presentation, vision and strategy, and you have the to-do list template as well. So these are only the featured templates that you have available right now. When you go and view the templates, you are going to get lots and lots of more templates that you can choose from. So those were just the featured templates. So just to give you a small overview of what my setup is like, this workspace is basically a place where I organize my projects and my personal notes, and then I have some other notes as well, and I have tasks that I organize here and some databases here as well. So this is for personal management of my projects and my personal life as well. And for that, I have created a few pages. Now, so if you just quickly look at the structure here, I have a page which is designed sort of as a dashboard. So if you click here on the home page, you can see that this is the Notion dashboard that I have. And then I have some main areas. For example, I have a task dashboard and notes page, a projects page, and a personal page. And these are all independent pages. And then when I click on one of these, that page opens up. That page is going to be this one, and then the notes page, this one, and then so on. So if I go to any of these pages, it has more divisions. So if I click on the tasks page, if I go to this page here, it has a table with all my tasks in there, and each task has its own page. I can open up that page. And then this page has all details about my task. So all details related to the task are present here. I can view them, I can edit them, I can change them, and that is there. So this is the task dashboard or tasks page. If I go back home, I can go to my notes page, and there I have all my notes, and I can open up those notes. So if I click here, this is list view, and in the list, I have my website redesign client notes, and these are the notes here. So again, if I go back to my home page, which I created, so not to confuse with this home, it's the home page down here. And then I can go over to my projects and my personal notes. So this is basically what all my Notion space looks like. I have some tasks here, I have some personal notes, and that is almost it. So basically it, very simple, very straightforward workspace that I have going on. Now, before importing anything, it is important to understand what templates are meant to do in Notion. The templates are starting structures and not finished systems. Their job is to remove blank page friction and give you a working layout so you can adjust. So now before we start importing anything and we start going into the templates, it's important to understand what the templates are actually meant to do in Notion. So why do we even have templates in Notion over here? Because we just have basic pages here. So why do we even need the templates? What are the templates going to provide us with? How is it going to make our time here worthwhile? So basically, the templates are starting structures here, and they are not any kind of finished systems. So it's going to give you sort of a structure to start with, and you can't expect any final results from the templates. You'll be developing the templates throughout, and it's not going to be the final product. You'll use the template right at the start, and then you'll keep improving that and then get to a point that you like. So the job of the templates is to remove blank page friction. A lot of times we come here, we need to start a new page. So we click on add new, we add in our new empty page, and then this is what it looks like. And then we're just completely blank. We have no idea what to do. We do know why we're here and what task we need to carry out, what project we are working on. But then, the blank page thing, whenever you see a blank page, your mind also becomes blank. Just don't know where to start. So using a template is going to help get that out of the way. And it is going to remove the blank page friction, and it is going to give you a working layout that you can adjust. So you'll have a layout that you can put in here, and it is going to give you a sort of starting point, a structure to start off with, and then you can adjust that as you go. So the templates that you have are down over here. You can get started with templates. Just move towards the right bottom here and click on templates. Or you could also go up here, and in create you have this drop down, and when you click here you have these options. So you can create a page, AI meeting notes, or a database, and then you have templates here. So if you want to create anything out of a template, you can click here and then you'll be taken to this same place. So both lead to the same place, the marketplace, and here you have all of your templates that you could possibly need. Now in Notion, the templates usually fall into 3 categories. You have tasks and project management, notes and knowledge organization, and personal planning like habits, goals, and routines. So these are the 3 broader categories. But then as you can see here, you have a lot of other categories as well. So here you have all of the work-related templates that you can go into. You have marketing, venture capital, business, website, product, founders, engineering, these categories right here. Then you have life related. Those are entertainment, health, food, hobbies, seasonal, and religion. These are the categories that you have here, and there are more. So if you click on view all, then there are going to be a lot more. Then you have school related. So you have student planner, student life, school applications, teaching, class notes, student organizations, and then more. So many categories to choose from. And when you see all these categories, you can only imagine how many templates there would be available. So whatever you are trying to work on, choose a category according to what suits you, why you have joined Notion, why you've come here, why you created your account, what kind of pages you have created, what work do you do here, what do you organize here, and what kind of templates could make your time here a lot more useful. Like what templates could save your time, what could make you more productive and help you get better results. So here we have a lot of these categories. I'm going to go through them, browse through all the categories, make sure that you land on the right one. Now, the mistake that most people make is that they start collecting too many templates without integrating them. And in this tutorial, we're going to focus on a small set of templates that actually work together. And what you should always be mindful of is don't start collecting too many templates all at once, or as a beginner, if you just started off, don't really crowd your space with too many templates. Don't start collecting too many templates. And don't just keep storing them without actually using them. So this here is a Notion's built-in template gallery, and there are free and officially supported templates over here. We're going to use the search bar. So we have the search bar over here, and you can use the search bar and look for any kind of templates that you need to. So for example, let's say you want to carry out task management. You could type in personal productivity. You could type in weekly planning. So I'm just going to put in personal productivity. And then here is the category, and I have some templates coming right up at the top. There are 2 templates from Notion. There is one called Productivity Pack. There is one called Personal Mood, and these are free. All 3 of these are free. This is not by Notion. This is by some other person, and it is called Life OS. So these are the 3 that I have right now, but if I go to this category, then I'll get the whole list of templates available there. So I'm just going to click on this category here, and here the category category has opened up. It is called personal productivity, and all these are the templates available. These templates are related to personal productivity. You can go through them and kind of preview them. So there is a long list. You have a life planner here. You have an aesthetic habit tracker. You have an event planner one. You also have a college student dashboard. Then you have a cozy coffee habit tracker. Then you have goal systems. You have a life design pro. You have task tracker daily. You also have second brain. So this could be very useful. Now we have a mix of all kinds of planners here and different templates. You have a personal planner, and you can see that these are rated very well. This one is rated 5. This is 4.8 and then 4.9. And then you also have their prices next to them. So this one is 99 cents. This one's $10. This one is $5. This one's $6.50. And then if you go up, you can see some free options as well. But we are looking for free templates. So we're going to go up here and then we're going to sort that. So here for price, you're going to go to price and you're going to tick off free. So we want the free ones. And so here now all the templates that I'm seeing are free. So this one is free, it's free, free. All of these templates here are going to be free, and I can just browse and look through them very easily without worrying about which ones are free and which ones are not. So here I have a lot of templates. There's a productivity pack, there's minimal weekly planner, there's a to-do list. There are notes here. There is a sticky notes manager. There's a habit tracker, and then another to-do. And then a second brain is available here as well. More habit trackers, weekly to-dos, simple weekly schedule. So depending on what you need to organize. Now this one looks really colorful and nice. So I'm going to go up and I'm going to choose a simple one. So when you find one that you like, click on a get template or click on that template and make sure that it is being added to your current workspace. So in the workspace that you are using right now, make sure that it is being added there. Don't import multiple templates yet. Start with one task or productivity focused template so you don't overwhelm yourself. I like this one over here. It's called Sticky Notes Manager. So let's click on this one and then I can preview this and I can kind of go over this. So this is what it's going to look like. There are going to be sticky notes and they're going to have a title, and then I think you'll probably be able to move these around. So let's read more about it. If we go down, we can see that it is one template and it is ranking 2 in meetings. Then it's rated at 4.8. It has been downloaded by 6.2K and it has been updated 16 weeks ago. The languages provided are English only. And then if we go down, you can read about it. This here is a minimalist, easy to use template. You can use it to quickly jot down notes or brainstorming ideas. The sticky notes have a square format by default, but size can be adjusted for better visibility by dragging the resize sliders. It has quick add for notes and blank notes to get started. And then it's been rated. It has the nice reviews down here. So go over the template details, all the details, and then you have some more suggestions down here and you can get more templates like this as well. So there are a lot of other sticky note options as well. This one looks really colorful. So let's just go back up and click on preview. So let's get a better preview of our template. And then this is what it's going to look like. So here, and then these will be the sticky notes and you can note down everything. So let's just go back and then let's just click on add. So add this to your workspace. What workspace am I working on? This one. And my template has been added. It says the template is ready. Sticky Notes Manager has been added to your workspace. Now I would like to see the template. I can also view it right here, so I don't have to click here. And let's just go to our sticky notes. And here we have it. So it says sticky notes up here and it is private. So right now only I have access to it. If I click down here in the drop down, I can change that. And then down here it says welcome to sticky notes. And as we know that everything is block supported in on Notion, you can move around all kinds of blocks, even the text you can move around. So this stuff can be moved around according to our preference. So sticky notes and then welcome to sticky notes. This template is a quick way to add short notes or brainstorm ideas. The button below will create a new row of empty sticky notes. So every time we click on this button, we're going to get a new row of sticky notes and they will be empty. So you can move this button around, and then if you click here, you can add whatever else you would like to add, like we usually can on Notion. And then you have a little button for settings, so click here. And then you have more details on your sticky notes. You can add a new sticky note row, or you can type in anything. You can insert blocks, and then these are your notes. You can also add in an action or just done. So those were the little bit of settings there. This is not a very complicated kind of template. It's very simple, very easy and straightforward. Now this is a sticky note, and then we can put in our text here. So here, let's just go ahead and add in a title. For the title, I'm just going to write down Notion templates tutorial. And then I could add in here anything that I need to. For example, if I click this, I can add in maybe a to-do list or a bulleted list. And then here I can have my list. Let's move this back up in here and add our... So just enter in the title and note down anything that you need to. And this is how the sticky notes are going to work. So these are very minimal, and there aren't any a lot of other features here. There's just a kind of layout where you can add in your notes that you would like to. So very simple, very straightforward. And we started off with a fairly simple template. Now let's go back to more templates that we can view. And then let's go over to some templates which are a little bit more complicated or have a little bit more context, or have a bit more features inside. So this template here is very simple. It doesn't have too much going on. And we started off with a very simple kind of template. So now let's just go back to templates and try out some other templates as well. So like I told you, we're going to go to the drop down and click on templates here. And then here we're going to go to some other templates from different categories. So here I have opened up the work category, and here we can look at a lot of templates available. So from here, I want to go for the website building category, and I'm going to click on that one. So scrolling down, we can see a lot of options here, but again, we want only the free options. So I'm going to go up here, click on price, and tick off the free options, and then I'll get only the free templates. So all of these here are the free templates. We can go over them. Now, these are all templates for building a website. These are portfolios. And then you can see that we have one for a landing page. We have a professional resume. We have a website builder. And then we have photo collection kind of web page, and then an online resume. So a lot of options available here. Go through them. So for example, if you like any of these options here, you can open them up, click on them, go through them, preview them, and then if you like them, you can apply those. So that is an option. If we go into the marketing category, we'll see some templates for that. You have a social media content planner. Then you have a content planner for TikTok. You have a YouTube planner, Notion template. Then down here you have a LinkedIn content planner and a business plan builder and a simple shopping list. You have your social media content tracker and all of these. So if you like any of these, go through them. I do create content, so I'm going to go for this one, and it is free. So let's open this one up and preview it. This is a YouTube planner starter version, and then if you can preview this here. So let's go and preview it further. So let's preview it further. Going down, we can see that. So with this template, you have a cover, and then you have your YouTube planner. Then it says you have an area for navigation where you can go to the ideas, the content planner, or you can also move to the analytics overview. Then you can access the content status. So if you toggle here, you'll be able to go to a separate page, and then you'll also have upcoming content which you can go to. And here you have content which is ready to publish. Then you have content which will be published tomorrow, this week, any overdue, and these are the different categories that you have. Then you have these little cards, you can say, where it has details on what the topic of the content created, for example, YouTube video is, so what the title is for that. Then you have another title, you have another title, and another, and then you have their dates with them, and you have their labels. These labels are color coded and they have text on them. So it could be a short video, it could be a post, and they all have a medium priority, and this one has high priority. So this looks like a very nice template. It also has an area for content ideas, and those are noted down very nicely. So this looks like a very nice template, and I'm going to apply this one, and then we'll go through this together. So maybe you won't need all of this. So definitely with templates, you don't always need every little thing which has been included in a template. For example, I might not need this calendar, so I could remove this or delete this from the template. Or you have calendar view and you have timeline view, so I might not want the timeline view. So whatever I don't need, I will delete that from the template, and what I do want to keep, I'll keep it. So try to make sure that the template is not too complicated and it is not something which distracts you too much or just engulfs you into just organizing everything all the time. It shouldn't require a lot of maintenance, because it is a template which should actually be making your life easier. It should be making your tasks easier, and it should help you cut down on your daily time that you spend on your activities, on your management, your project management. So whatever it is that your work is, it should be cutting down your time for that. And that is what we want to go for. So just go back there and then click on add, just like we did before. And I'm going to add it to my private category, and then the template is being added. And there we go, the template has been added and is ready to use. So let's just go over here, and this is what it looks like. So exactly how it was seen. And now we can go over here and we can start viewing everything. So the background or the cover, and then we have the title. So you can even edit the title. So it says starter version. Now it's not a template anymore. So we don't need the starter version title. It's just going to be my YouTube planner. Then I can go down and then I have the heading content status. If I click on the toggle, then I have more about this section. So in this section, I have a table, and then down here, so this table is going to have a review of everything that is going on. So ideas and planning and scripting and all of this. So if I want to view this, keep this open, or otherwise I can just close this back up. Then upcoming content. So let's take a look at that. And then all the upcoming content or any details on that are going to be available here. So close that up too. And then ready to publish. So right now we are on ready to publish the category. Then let's go to tomorrow, and then we'll see all that is due tomorrow. So what is for tomorrow? We can create a new page, click on new page, and then create that. So you can create new page, give it the title, put in if it's going to be a short, a post, a video, whatever that is going to be, enter in that information, and then you'll create your page just like one of these. So this week, nothing for this week as well. And then you have 3 more categories, and those are overdue, status, and content type. So if I want to go to the overdue category, these are all overdue here. So all of these are overdue, and I do not want to see those. So let's just move away from here. So you are going to set your place up, and you're going to delete all of this excess stuff in here, because of course we're going to create our own system here, and we don't need all this sample demo stuff anymore. So yes, it is good to understand. As long as it's there, you can learn from it how everything is going to appear and all that, but start deleting all of those. So you can delete all this extra stuff, or you can just go in and you can edit this. So for example, this is one task that I have, or one video, and then I can just change the title to one of my videos that I'm creating and change all the details to that. So that could also be very convenient. And then go down, you have content ideas, you can update that, edit this, and then you have your calendar down here. So update everything for yourself, and then you can just keep coming back here and use this template in order to organize your content for your YouTube. And then this is the template you have here, and then you also have your other pages too. So if you want any simpler pages, you can use those. And here, if anything feels extra, you can entirely delete whatever you don't need. So for example, if I don't want any of these, I'll just click on the 3 dots here, go down here and click on delete, and that is deleted. So then go here, click on delete, that's deleted too. Another one, delete that. and that is deleted. So very easy. It's really, really easy to customize all of this. Don't get overwhelmed with all of these options here. Just simply go here and delete this, and you can organize this space according to your preference. So this is a really nice template. I really enjoyed this, and every time I use templates for any platform, I really enjoy it because it saves a lot of time. It makes things so much easier. So the Notion templates are powerful when they're treated as building blocks and not collectibles. With a small number of free templates properly cleaned and connected, you can get a system that supports daily work instead of distracting from it. You now have a complete productivity setup in Notion using only free templates, structured, practical, and easy to maintain.